Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm MrTieDye, and today I'm going to be doing a firework design. This is an inspired design that came to me in a meditation about how to modify the spider design to look like a firework. So anyways, what I'm starting with here is a t-shirt that's been soaked in soda ash. It's been for 20 minutes. And then I spun out the excess, so the t-shirt now is just barely damp. It's almost dry actually. And then I also folded it in half by tucking one sleeve into the other. So the front and the back of the t-shirt are separate here, and both sleeves are tucked into each other right here. And I do have a video for tucking the sleeves in. Basically I'm just lining up these bottom seams here, evening that out, and then flattening the shirt. So what we're going to do now is twist this up. I usually will go ahead and start about straight across from the armpit, and I'm going to pinch this and I'm going to twist going down the t-shirt. That's going to give me, I think, the lines that are going to come up to make it look like an explosion up here. So, and then the other thing I'm going to do, instead of doing a regular batch time, I had some people ask about batching in a rice steamer, because I've talked about batching in a microwave, but I haven't actually batched a t-shirt in a rice steamer, so I'm going to do that today also. So here we go. We're going to just twist this up. So I usually will kind of get it started and wrap around here. And I also started, so this here part is the back of the t-shirt, this here is the front. So the front is down, so that's going to give me a nicer, cleaner design on the front of the t-shirt. So I'm going to twist this up here, and I'm just kind of working with all my creases here. I kind of pull the t-shirt out, create these creases, and then those I'm going to wrap around the center. But we're not going to wrap all the way down. We're going to wrap to about right here. And then I'm using kite string to tie this up. I do have a video on how I use kite string, and I'll put a link to this down in the description, but you could also use rubber bands or whatever other method of tying that you prefer. Kite string just happens to be my method of preference. And now I want to make it look like the firework is shooting up, so you know how you see that little jet stream of the rocket going up? Well, that's what we're going to try to do here. So I'm going to put little pleats in and just take this all the way up right to the spider part of the t-shirt. And then the other important part, the t-shirt in between our rocket stream and our spider, the firework part, there's a little bit of a bit of t-shirt here. You want to make sure that that's kind of pulled up on top so that it gets dyed. I'm going to dye this part and this part in yellow. So I want to make sure that this here's my connecting between the two things. So I'm just making sure that that is pulled up on top. If it's tucked down underneath, then I'm dyeing the bottom side in black and cobalt. So anyway, that's one thing. You just want to make sure that you have that on top. It's just a matter of adjusting your t-shirt and wrapping it around. And then the rest of the t-shirt, I'm just going to scrunch this up. So there's our rocket trail. This here's our connecting, and then this here is going to be the firework. It's the spider design here. So let me get some gloves on, and we'll get some dye put on this. Okay, time to add some dye to this. So like I say, I'm going to start out by dyeing my rocket trail. And then this is the connecting piece here. This is just the center of the back and the front of the t-shirt here, just that where the t-shirt's folded in half. And then this here is going to be our firework exploding in the air. Okay, and the rest of this I'm going to dye it in cobalt and black to give us the night sky. And we're going to cover all the cobalt with black. I'm going to bring that right up to the yellow edge here. Next thing I'm going to do is just soak up a little bit of the extra dye, just to make sure that we keep our design here. So these are 2 clean dry rags, so I'm just going to put the tie-dye in between, and I just press a little bit just to soak up some of that excess dye, just so that it doesn't move around too much, because I saturated it pretty good here. And I'm just going to add just a little bit more yellow. If anything is going to spread around, I'd rather it be the yellow than the black, because I don't want the black to overtake the firework. And then, like I say, what I'm going to do is batch this in a rice steamer. So that's what this little puppy is here. Here's my basket. Underneath here is the water, so this here is just going to provide steam. This is, I guess it's not a rice steamer, it's a vegetable cooker, or vegetable steamer. So I'm going to put this in here. And sometimes you have to kind of squish it down in there a little bit. And then we're going to plug this in and steam this for, I think I'm going to go for about 45 minutes on this, and then I'm going to let it cool, and then I'm going to wash it. So it's going to have the dye on here for maybe an hour and a half total, and then washing. So we're going to test this out and see what happens. I'll be back.